Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Raj. Some of my subscribers requested a special video. They asked me how they can connect the iPad to their Yamaha DTX multi-pad. In this video, I'm going to show you the app that you need, what kind of cable you need, and most importantly, a common problem the people are having when they do the connection. So I'm going to show you how to fix that connection problem, and at the end I'll show you how to use the iPad with your pad for your live performance or even for your recording. So let's jump into the action. First, let me show you the cables that you need. This is Lightning USB camera adapter. I bought this at Apple Store for $50, and you have another cheap option. You can also buy this adapter. I bought this at Amazon for $15, but if you are looking to do live performance, I highly recommend you buy this the original Lightning adapter. I'll tell you why. And then you need this printer cable. So that's all you need, either one of these and the printer cable. And for the app, you go to the Apple Store, and then if you search DTX M12 Touch, and this is the app I've already downloaded, so I'm going to just open it, and this is how it looks like. And so that's all you need. So let's do the connection. So one side of the printer cable going to the DTX pad. I think it's on the other side. And the other side goes into this adapter, and then you will see another port here. This is the most important one. That's why I said I highly recommend this adapter, because that's where you connect to your charger. Because when you do the live performance, the most important, you connect to the charger, so your iPad will be charging. Otherwise, if you use the regular one, there's no way to charge your iPad. So if your battery die and everything is gone, so this side goes to the iPad. And you connect to the iPad, and then you can connect the charger here, and then that's it. That's all the setting goes. So it's very simple, very straightforward. One USB goes to the pad, and the other one go to the adapter, and then you connect to the iPad. You see at the corner here, at the bottom right hand corner, it says connect, and then beside it you should see a green light comes out, but in this case the green light didn't come out. So if you don't see that, you have to go into your pad. So go to the utility, and you need to do some settings here. So go to the utility, and then go to MIDI, and when you see the MIDI, you enter, and then go to MIDI in and out. You see it's set to MIDI. You have to change that to USB. So once you change to USB, and it will automatically connect. Now you can see the green light came out. So which means the connection is done. So very simple. That's all you have to do in this pad. So now this iPad is connected to the pad. So now we are ready to test this out. All right. So from now on, you can operate your pad using your iPad without even touching any buttons here. You can control and operate everything here. I'm going to go to my preset here. Let's say I go to preset number 9. Just click in this green button, press plus, and then it creates the preset. So right now I have some here. So if you go to edit, I'm gonna delete them. So done. So if I click press, I get one internal kit number 1. So I select that, and if you click anywhere outside, this will go away. So now we are ready. Pick a preset that I have some tones. Okay, so I have preset 9 right here, and I want this set to come to my iPad. So right now, if you see, there's nothing is here. So I want all these tones that I have in here to come to my iPad. So that's why I've selected where I wanted. So I selected right here. Down arrow button to import the tones from the pad, and the up arrow is to export back to the DTX. So in this case, I'm going to import it to iPad. So I click here, and it will ask you receive kit data from the instrument, continue, say OK. And that's receiving the information from the DTX to the iPad. So let's wait. All right, now I can see all the information came there. For example, in here I have the cymbal, so you can see here, and cymbal number 2, and cymbal, and tom, 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 and kick, snare, hi-hat, snare, kick. See, everything here, it came right there. And here's a cool thing. Let's say you can insert a picture here. If you want to insert a kick picture, you click on it, and there's no image. So if you click the image, and you can take a picture or go to photo. So I select a kick drum, and then out, you see I've got a kick drum here. And if you want a snare, go there and choose, and done. And if you want a hi-hat, same way, choose, and out. So you can even put your own picture. For example, just for fun, I want to put my picture. This is my band. I'm just loading random images just to show you. So you see, so you can put all the pictures in here. Okay, now we've inserted the image. So let's say if you want to change the tone, for example, I have a kick here. If I don't like it, just click that and go to voice, and here you see A, B, C, D. So those are the layers. In each pad you can have up to 4 layers. You can have 4 tones in here. Right now I only have one tone, which is on layer A. So if you click that, here you have all the kicks, and you can choose the kick that you want. Let's say if I like this kick, I can leave it and then exit out. Let's go to snare. If I don't like this, I can change. Oh, sorry, I'm hitting the wrong spot. So I can change it and go to the hi-hat, layer A. So you can do that. And the cool thing, you can have up to 4 tones in each pad, so you can layer up to 4 tones. On the main screen, if you look at it, there are 4 dashes here, and you see only one is highlighted, which means you have 1 layer in this tone. And here I can see 2 dashes, which mean there are 2 hi-hat 5 and 2 is here. And the cymbal, I can see there are 2 cymbals. For example, there's only one light highlighted, so which means there is only 1 layer. So if I want to add a layer, you click here and you go to layer B, and you select, let's say with the kick I want an Indian tone, like say tabla. So now you can see with the kick there's a tabla in there. And if I want to add another layer, let's say I want the hi-hat with that, I can have it. And layer 4, let's say I want a tambourine. You see, so now I have 4 tones in here. So you can have 4 tones on each pad. That's really cool and really fast when you do on the iPad. And when you want to do it on the pad, it's a little bit tricky and it's hard, but here it's very easy and very fast. If you don't want it, you simply go and then turn it off, and then there you go. So within a second you can turn off everything. Now you can input all the tone from here to here, and you can change the tones. And the very cool thing, if you go to edit here, and if you go to mixer, and you can see all the volume controls and everything, you can individually control the level for each tone that you have, or you can control the master. If you bring the master down, the entire tones goes down. You see, it's went down. Or if you want to individually control, let's say the kick drum, which is 7. This is 7. So if you go to channel 7, See, the snare is here, the kick is gone. So if I bring it back, let's bring the snare down. See, I can individually control each level, and if you decided, okay, let's put everything 0, very fast, just double click the knob and then that's gonna go back to 0. If you click effect, you can play around with this effect. Very useful and important tool here. If you go to parameter, you can change the tuning. For example, the snare here, I want to change the tuning, and go to tune and output and make sure that you select the pad here. So because the snare is number 8, so if I select 8, I can change the tuning here. And if you double tap, that will go to 0. And here, if you have more layers, you have to individually go. Right now I'm in A, but I don't have second layer, so if you click, there's nothing here. But in this symbol, I have 2 layers here. So you see layer A, I change, and then layer B, you change it. So you have to individually change it for each layers. And it's really cool, and there's so many functions here. You can mess around with this, and once you're done, click done. Once you're happy with this setup, then you spend a lot of time and you like everything, you don't want to just lose this. So you're gonna click save, and it will ask you for a name. For example, I'm gonna put Raj, say OK. And now what you have to do, so I renamed it, you have to export it back to the DTX. So in that case, you're gonna press the export. So now it's transmitting the information here, and right away you can see preset 9, it says Raj here, and here is blinking the button, it says store, and then enter. It is asking you, are you sure? Say yes, enter, and then complete it. So now that preset, whatever the tone I created, I saved to user 1. So in user 1, you can see the tone that I created. So whatever the tone I exported from the preset to the iPad, and then I make the changes, then bring it back, and it's all saved. When you are performing on the stage, if you don't want to see other information, you want to see everything big, if you press this button here, so that will make it big and nice, and then press it back and that will go back here. And then here's the settings, and you can play around with the colors and all this. Let's say you are on you're gonna do a performance, and let's say you only have 3 songs to play, but you can play 20 songs. But I'm just, for an example, there are 3 songs, and you want to get the tone, the preset from here, and save it here as a song list. I'm gonna choose a drum kit. Let's say I choose this, and I want that to come there, so I have to import it. And save, give a name. I'm gonna put song number 1. And save to song number 1. Now let's choose a different sound for the second song. Okay, so I like this tone, so I'm gonna import it. Oh, before you do that, first you have to go and add a channel. And actually you don't need it, so just import it. Okay, so save it, give a name. I'm gonna give song number 2. So let's say I like this, import it. Okay, rename it. I'm gonna say song number 3. Okay, so if I click this button here, I can see all the patch that I created, song number 1, 2, 3. Let's say I had to do a live performance. I only have short time to set everything, so you can list them in the order. For any reason you want to put them in the order, if you go to edit, and if you click this 3 lines, and you can move wherever you want it. So let's say I'm going to put song number 1 number 2, and number 3. So I can put in the order and hit done. So I'm ready to perform. So click song 1. So I'm done. Go to song number 2. So and then you go to song number 3. See, you have all the songs here. You see how fast it is to change the tone. Like if you had to use the pad, you had to go through so many steps, and especially if you're not familiar with this, you will have a hard time. But this is really fast and cool, and you can do so many things in here. I'm just showing you the basic thing and most important thing that you need, and do a lot of editings, add effects, the tuning, lots of things that you can do. So it's really useful, and especially if you're a live performer, it's very helpful. So I hope this will be useful for some people, especially those one who asked me. If you like this video, give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, consider subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.